two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check. The house Negro could afford to do that because he lived better than the field Negro. He ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. If the master got sick, he'd say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?" When the master's house caught a fire, he'd try and put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned.
As the days go on, y'all, I'm slowly realizing that all skin folk is not kinfolk. In 2025, bootlicking is on the rise and it's bad. I know this might sound wild, but personally, I hold a racist white person to a higher standard than I do a raccoon. At least from the eye test, I can tell you don't like me. As of lately though, with the result of Charlie Kirk getting put on a t-shirt, so many raccoons have been coming out of the woodworks.
Charlie was shot because he's honest and people listen to him. Even if you believe he was wrong about every single thing that ever left that man's mouth, he was shot because he's honest.
Charlie Kirk was a civil rights leader. He inspired millions of young Americans to get more involved in politics. He believed in God, his country, and took care of his family, and inspired millions of people.
Listen, folks, Charlie might be gone now, but make no mistake, he's in the hands of the Almighty. He's with his creator. We also know that they targeted a known Christian icon, Charlie Kirk. But I do know one thing. I'm gonna turn all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. You won't be able to stop me now because I'm going hard. Going hard for my Savior. I'm going hard for those that don't know who Jesus is. I'm coming hard.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Hold up, bro. We gotta recuperate after that last clip. I can guarantee you, bro, if we was back in slavery times, if Master passed away, them folks would be up in there crying, man. I can guarantee it. Also, in these videos, a lot of them love to talk about how he was like a civil rights leader. He was a man of God. He was for the people. What y'all gotta say about this clip then?
Do you think that there should be free school lunch for all children?
No.
Why?
Of course not. Because parents should feed their kids, not the government.
What if they can't?
Go get a job.
A child?
No, the parents should go get the job.
Yeah.
This is important. I don't believe
they have jobs and they can't support their children there because the minimum wage is so low.
No, you are a dumb dude. Don't give me this stuff. First of all, this is really
I want children to eat.
Of course I do. Show me a single child in America going hungry. Doesn't exist.
Huh? I don't want to make this a Charlie Kirk video, but it's like, man, how can you explain clips like this? It shows you how out of touch this man was with reality. I went to school in a low poverty area. It was a lot of kids there that depended on those free lunches, those free breakfasts that the school offered. And even just going to the store nowadays, I'm well off for myself. Me and my family, we make good money, but groceries take out a big chunk of our money. And then you wonder why health problems are rampant in the black community. High blood pressure, diabetes, heart problems, cancer. This stuff comes from having to eat bad, low quality, cheap type of foods. According to Feed America, nearly 14 million children face hunger in 2023, bruh. Come on, dog.
This is the left after George Floyd died. George Floyd had more than enough fentanyl in his system to die from overdose. If you go back and watch the video, he was saying, "I can't breathe," way before he ever got put on the ground. Now, the right has just seen one of the most influential people on their side get murdered in cold blood. Charlie Kirk had no criminal record. Again, he was murdered in cold blood by someone radicalized by the left. And what you're looking at is the right's response.
Now this is Jeffrey Mead, and oh my God, this man is the biggest raccoon on TikTok. We're gonna break down everything he just stated in that video. For one, he said this is how the left reacted and this is how the right reacted. The left did peaceful protests. Now for one, they couldn't really crash out because the person that took out Charlie Kirk was a registered Republican voter and he was a young white man. For two, black HBCU schools were threatened the next day for something that a young white man did. For three, does he not remember what happened on January 6th when people stormed the Capitol? Like, they literally tap dance and cherry pick so many situations. Is sad. Brother, you're still black at the end of the day. And actually 90% of the George Floyd riots were peaceful. And why do y'all love to keep bringing up George Floyd, bro? He's not our martyr. We're just mad that he was killed by a police officer. That could have been done to any of us. I already did a video showing all of the racist things that Charlie Kirk has said, so I'm not going to do much in this video. I will say this though. Charlie Kirk did not believe in the Civil Rights Act.
I have a question. Okay, what's your question? Why did you say that the civil rights bill should be overturned?
I didn't say that. I said it was a mistake.
Why? That's crazy.
Now you gotta figure it out.
I wouldn't be here. That's trouble.
Exactly. We note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk's self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. As we note in the piece, Kirk has previously described Kirk as a hero and a civil rights icon. It's true, I used to be wrong. What inspired Kirk to shift his view on MLK? Why does Kirk think that MLK is a bad guy? When Kirk says that MLK says, quote, one good thing he didn't believe, what does he mean by that? Why does Kirk believe passing the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Now, again, apparently they don't listen to the show because we do that at least once a week, right? Once a week we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake.
It's so ironic because the same law that Charlie Kirk was going against is the only reason why they have the ability to do the things they're doing today. They can vote for Donald Trump. They can be around other white people. They don't have to worry about getting lynched. I can go on and on. Now, we're really about to get into the meat of this video because all of the little TikToks and people standing up for Charlie Kirk isn't really doing damage as much. It's really the YouTubers. You see, making anti-black content is very profitable. But if you're black and making anti-black content, it's even better. This is the thing, y'all. These black YouTubers are like a vessel for what white people really want to say. They can't just come out and say these type of things because they already know they will be labeled as racist. So if they see a black person saying something racist, it's going to make them feel better and be like, ah, see, a black person said it. I'm not wrong. Now, the first raccoons we're going to talk about, the Cartier family. Oh, man, it's so obvious that these dudes are grifting. They started out making like music reaction content, and then that slowly dried up, so they need to find a new source of income. So let's take a look at their channel. So you see the type of content that they do, but do y'all notice the same thing that I do? Black fatigue strikes. Black fatigue strikes murder. Trump goes nuclear on black fatigue in no video. Black fatigue strikes. Y'all get the point. What a lot of these people love to say is that, you know, we're just bringing awareness to it. We're trying to make the black community a better place. No, you're not. You're just fueling the fire for people to be more racist. I can guarantee that most of the people watching your videos have never had a real interaction with the black person. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with criticizing the black community, but clearly they're just doing this for views and approval of white people. The main problem is generalization. Whenever a black person does something bad, they stand for the entire group of black people. We're a monolith, but change it around and let a white person do something. It's a liberal, it's a Republican, it's this and that. No, why isn't it the same way? And here's another obvious example that they're pandering to their racist audience. In the title, they put Democrat attack Christians. Democrat. So it's not white fatigue. Here's another one. Charlie Kirk death triggers ultimate black fatigue. What did we have to do with it? The shooter was a white man. Put white fatigue, Charlie Kirk death. Like what? These dudes are so pathetic because they will never show anything negative towards the white community. And this is extremely easy to do. Have you heard about the South Carolina judge that got arrested for trying to get child you know what? Or better yet, how about the man that just killed 3 police officers? It's so many stories, bro. And if I was petty, I would just spam white fatigue videos and find degenerate videos of them. It is so easy to do that. That ain't my job here, man. My job is to unite my black people though. Some other channels like this are the Hodge Twins, Anton Daniels, Candace Owens, the Black Conservative, and I'm pretty sure more and more will come up. Listen, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but these dudes will get their Negro wake-up call soon. Just like this dude did. He said, as a black man, I would be honored to fight side by side with you brothers, just like when you fought to free the slaves. Someone replied, us whites got this. You can help by packing your bags and getting the off our land. That's it for this video, man, and I ain't gonna lie. My whole time editing and recording this mug, it had me heated. It's just something about a raccoon, man. It's worse than any racist person. In 2025, sadly, there are too many Uncle Ruckuses. We need more Hueys, man. Make sure y'all tap into my second channel, though. This type of stuff is draining to talk about all the time, racism and stuff. So this is just a, go check that out. Also, we've been blowing up so fast, and I have been talking out against a lot of BS. So you never know if they will come from my channel, but just check that out. Also, all of my socials down below, my TikTok, Instagram. If you got questions, I will message you, bro. I'm not Hollywood at all, especially if you down for the cause, man. I appreciate all the love, man. We almost at 60,000 subscribers, bro. It is insane. We growing so fast. I made this channel because of raccoons like this and all the other racist white people, man. I'm trying to inspire some more people to make channels like this, so do that. And I want to give a shout out to some other black creators that are holding it down. These dudes are not raccoons. They spreading positive messages about black people, man. Just go check them out. All their links will be down below in the description too. I'm not gonna talk y'all head off though, man. Look, if y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out Black Conservative Fatigue.